I like following people who are doing what I'm doing that's working. Because to me, that even weighs a little bit heavier than someone says, this works, but has never done it, right? Because then you have someone who's just like a researcher, but he's not doing field trials, right? Where, I had mentioned this before, but like, it's like going to a gym to work out, and someone's going to give you workout advice, and they're completely out of shape.
Yeah, it's suspicious.
They
might be an amazing coach.
They could be.
But
right?
you're immediately suspicious.
There's something incongruent with that experience, right?
Yes, I agree.
Because then it's like, why aren't you doing it?
Yeah. If
it works, why?
It's like going to a dentist and he's got horrible
he's
teeth.
missing teeth. And
You're like looking at him going, wait a second, you're gonna tell me how to take care of my teeth? Yeah. I've actually seen that. It's horrible.
Yeah. So I think you mentioned something too. To me, one of the best measures of health is your vitality. Yeah. Your energy. The aesthetics has never been something that's a driving force for me. Yeah. As you can see, I'm a hairy monkey, like if I cared, I would be doing body waxing and stuff. To me, that's never been a thing.
I cared, just not to the point of let it take over my life, like I've never had, even like weigh-ins, I never had abs. I never cared either. It's kind of like got baby abs at best. I don't know. I think some people care too much and some people don't care at all. You gotta,
you definitely,
it's a balance,
you definitely have to care because,
I mean, I just want to be single forever, like to some extent you gotta care.
Yeah, I mean, your brain, your soul, your body is being carried by this physical vehicle of your body, and if it's in shambles, how do you think you're going to be doing overall? Your emotional state's affected by it, and your thoughts and your feelings, they're all affected by the way you carry yourself, So if you don't take care of your body, it's a symptom to me of other problems, emotional or mental or otherwise. Yeah. So again, if you're a little overweight or whatnot, that's subjective. But if you're like morbidly obese or you're overweight, right? Like maybe you're carrying 50 pounds past what you should be. To me, that's a mental imbalance, right? It's like, what's going on? Why are you disregarding your health? Yeah. And most people, they feel it, right? Like they know something's wrong. But they're like, either make excuses or they put it off for later, procrastinate. Like, I'll wait till the next year, or I'll wait till this thing's done.
And then I think there's some people who just truly don't care. Like they're hedonists, I'm just gonna eat myself to the grave and I'm happy. And I've met some like really obese people in my life. They were like completely, they seemed okay at least, even though they knew they weren't healthy. They weren't like in denial about it. It was just like, screw it, I don't know. Like to me, like I maybe fail at this more often than I succeed, but I try to find a balance in life. I was never like a health Nazi where I'd go, I'm not gonna eat, donut ever, or if I want to eat it, I'm gonna eat one. If I'm gonna eat, like I have a thing for like chips. I love Cheetos, man. I don't even buy Cheetos because if I buy them, they're gonna last like half an hour. I don't buy them because I love them so much, right? But if I see a bag of Cheetos somewhere, if I'm hungry and I'm dry, I'll eat some, but it's not, you have to find that balance, and your discipline's got to kick in at some point, and go that's too much. I'll eat a handful of Cheetos. You don't have to eat the whole bag, even though in the case of Cheetos, I'd rather just not have it around just in case, but you just have to find a balance. And I think that, closer to our world, I think that people, when they're going back to the dentist analogy or the strength and conditioning coach who's overweight, we have to monitor our health as instructors, because people look up to you, and it's not the best example if you're not trying.
No, you're a role model,
You're
right?
a role model. Well, it doesn't mean you're not a good coach. You can be an outstanding coach, super knowledgeable, right? And be obese. They're very different things, but it doesn't really, it helps, It's like imagine a coach that doesn't teach takedowns. He might be a great coach, but he's still missing the takedowns as part of his coaching. Like, how can you teach jiu-jitsu and not show a closed guard or a takedown? They have to be part of your, overall,
regimen.
Library.
For
exactly.
Sure.
And then the diet to me falls in that category. I avoid eating junk food in front of my students, to be honest. I don't eat much, but when I do, it's I try not to, because, at the end of the day, people do look up to you, and you're kind of the thing about being a coach, you're constantly under scrutiny.
For sure.
Yeah. So you have to kind of monitor your behavior on and off the mats.
Yeah. And, like we were saying, you are a role model, and a lot of these people who are coming to train are just trying to get in better shape. They're trying to feel better about themselves, whether it's to gain confidence or whatnot. And your physical appearance is a big part of that.
Yeah.
And the way you can move your body is also a big part of that. That's why, to me, like, I know there's some people who are overweight and they're like, oh, I'm happy with the way I am. I'm like, are you though? I mean, I'm suspicious of that. I think that's a front.
Yeah.
You know, if you're, really overweight, I'm not talking about like if you're like 10 pounds, 15 pounds, or whatever, that's aesthetic, right? Now it's like whatever. But like if your range of motion is limited or your physical activity is limited by your size, you can't tell me that you're living your full life. You're missing out on experiences.
100%. And I don't want to judge. Like some situations it's warranted, but I see people on those little scooters.
Yeah,
and it's like man, like what is this, man?
Yeah, it's one thing if you're injured or you're like
injured, you're 80 years old, but like I don't know, man. Like I
was in West Virginia for like 2 years, and I saw so many people or West Virginia is the obesity capital of the U.S.
Yeah,
raining for a while apparently because it still is now, and you would see so many people on scooters, and they're like 30 years old.
I don't understand.
And just enormous.
And I hate judging, man, because we all judge. You tell me, I don't judge. Yeah, you do, and we all do, right? Even if you keep it to yourself, you're judging. But I think I don't know. I don't say this. At the end of the day, they're adults. They're free, adults, and they can choose to live their lives that way. But I think, in the case of them having children and them raising their children like that, it borders on child abuse. Yeah. If you don't take care of your child's health, if you want to destroy your own health. It's kind of like if you want to smoke crack when you're in your early 20s, it's kind of like, all right, you're an adult. I don't agree with you. I think you're nuts, but hey,
go for it.
But with children, I think that there's definitely situations where the state should step in and do something about it because to me, it's child abuse. If you're feeding your children garbage all day, every day, and they're obese and you're not doing anything about it, that's child abuse.
Yeah, and it's hard being a big kid growing up, what I mean? So it's not besides the physical damage that you're doing, you're giving them some mental stigmas as well.
But here's the thing,
the habits are going to build. You
got pushed as a child when you got bullied and made fun of so much. You know what? I should probably shape up, but you can't. So there's less pressure at school because no one can say anything.